Hi everyone, my name is Samantha Oyang. I'm a 20-year-old nomad on a gap year from UPenn MIT, and I've been working crypto since I was 16. For the past month at EdgeCity and Magazine, I've been working on Zuvivor, a platform that empowers sexual assault survivors to report their abusers by matching victims of the same perpetrator together so that they know they're not alone and can find a path forward together. A little bit more about my personal story. I've been traveling around for crypto conferences since I was 17, and the first time I was ever sexually harassed was when I was in Austin for South by Southwest that year. 2 years later, I returned to Austin for a consensus, and I started working on this idea in honor of my younger self. I was re-inspired to build this project out this month because I actually had to report my Airbnb host in Cambodia for sexual assault right before coming to Chiang Mai. I myself was so scared to report, and the numbers reflect this too. 75% of sexual assault cases go unreported, and victims are afraid to speak up because of fear of retaliation, defamation lawsuits, reputation loss, and all of these reasons listed here that create first mover disadvantage. So Zuvivor works to eliminate that first mover disadvantage by allowing survivors to create a time-stamped record of their assault and be matched with victims of the same perpetrator. Victims can submit a report and fill out as many identifiers as they know about the perpetrator, document what happened, and upload evidence, then verify their identity or KYC using ZK email or World ID. This is to prevent false reports or defamation. And I also previously implemented GPT-4o when it first came out to be able to describe an uploaded image with text to simplify machine readability. Secondly, building on top of cursive technology, the system leverages cryptography, specifically MPC, to identify overlapping information in the report submitted without revealing anything else about the victim's identity. From here, a knowledge graph structure emerges where networks of perpetrator/survivor nodes develop from overlapping case data in the edges. Clusters will eventually start to form around specific perpetrator nodes as more pieces of the puzzle are revealed from different victim stories, and the survivor nodes may gain access to the network of other survivors in the cluster. And then lastly, once victims become part of a cluster, they can check their perpetrators to see the number of reports filed against them and match with the others. And from there, they have the option to connect in an anonymous private messaging format to find support in solidarity with each other.
Now onto our live demo. Here you can see there's forum to report a perpetrator. All of these fields are optional to fill out, and you can just check the box if you want to provide information for it. Obviously, the more info and the more unique the identifier you can fill out, the better, but you might not know it. Let's say I'm trying to report John Smith. I fill out some incident details, then I go to verify my identity. We have the option of doing this with ZK email or World ID to verify that you are a human submitting a report. Here's a really quick demo of me using World ID, sign in super easily with my phone, verify with device, and confirm my identity in my Zuvivor sign-in mini app. Then we click submit report and we're done.
So I already talked over a bit of the tech stack, but just the basics. The front end was built with Next.js, backend used Flask, and then for the database used Postgres, and then smart contracts were written in Rust using Arbitrum stylus. So I'll go over that right now.
This was the Rust smart contract, pretty much used to store data about the reports and structs and write related functions, as well as help identify and count overlapping reports.
Since coming to Chiang Mai and talking with different people, I'm so glad that this project has gotten a lot of traction from people who are eager to bring it back to their own communities like modeling, jiu-jitsu, and more. And also having gone semi-viral on crypto Twitter as well in light of the recent news from DWF Labs. So thank you so much for your time, and let's come together to hold perpetrators accountable.